Something I've seen in a lot of high school and 8th graders writing is the use of fragments. A fragment is not an entire sentence. To have a complete sentence, you need two things, a subject and a verb, and that's it. The subject of a complete sentence is the person or thing who is doing an action. The verb, as you probably learned in 1st or 2nd grade, is the action that is. Many people mistakenly believe that to be a complete sentence, there has to be a lot of words. That is completely false. Here are 3 examples of short sentences that are complete sentences. In this example, Wayne is the subject and runs is the verb. Here's another easy one. The dog barked. The dog is the complete subject. Barked is a past tense verb. This example has an additional piece to it. Derica plays Minecraft. Obviously the subject is Derica. She is the one that's doing the action. But where is the verb? The verb, all by itself, is plays. You could end your sentence with Derica plays. So how do you know when something that looks like a sentence and has a period at the end is a fragment? Fragments are missing something. Here's an example. There's 7 words, much more than the dog barked or Wayne runs. The game where you can create stuff. In the previous example, you only had a subject, the game. Here, you only have verbs, running too fast and pushing people. You don't have who is it. Alright, so that's the basics. Now you're going to look at a couple of examples and figure out if each one of them is a sentence or a fragment. She complains about school. Is that a sentence or a fragment? The president addressing the crowd on a hot sunny day. Is that a sentence or a fragment? This one's a little trickier. You do have a subject, the president, but he's not actually doing anything. He is the president who is addressing the crowd. While Mr. Brower talked to the students. Again, this one's a little tricky. You have Mr. Brower, a subject, and you have talked, which is technically a verb, but you're still missing something. While Mr. Brower talked to the students, what happened? She dances. Fragment or complete sentence? I think this one's pretty easy. You have a subject, she. You have a verb that is happening right now, dances. Subject plus verb is a sentence. Okay, a couple true-false questions for you. True or false? A sentence is always long. Obviously false. True or false? A fragment can be very long and include commas. Absolutely true. Here's your last question. True or false? Fragments should never be used in professional writing. You might be surprised to find that the answer is false. Many authors use fragments on purpose. The important thing is to know the difference so that you can determine when it's appropriate to use a fragment or complete sentence.